don't believe it poses any threat to people in this area. They do see it as yet another instance of Russian provocation.
At about 300 feet long, the Viktor Leonov was built for spying. The ship's sophisticated surveillance equipment can intercept radar, radio, and other electronic signals.
It's not there because it enjoys the Connecticut coastline in the winter. It is collecting information, apparently, because it wants to spy on our military.
The vessel set sail from Cuba and was spotted Tuesday about 70 miles off Delaware. U.S. territorial waters extends just 12 miles from the mainland. Yesterday, the Viktor Leonov was said to be within 30 miles of Naval Submarine Base New London. Its route would have taken it past several major Navy installations, but Michael Peterson, director of the Russian Maritime Studies Institute, doubts the ship picked up a lot of sensitive information.
When we know that that vessel is in range, it's highly unlikely that we are using radio or radar waves or any other kind of electronic emissions that this vessel is capable of picking up.
Russian ships routinely conduct spy missions near U.S. waters. The Viktor Leonov has traveled up the Atlantic coast before, in 2014 and 2015. It was also docked in Havana in 2015 when the first high-level U.S. delegation made its historic trip to Cuba.
We know they're doing it. They know that we know that they're doing it.
It's the latest in an alarming string of incidents involving Russian military. Last week, a group of Russian jets buzzed a U.S. destroyer in the Black Sea. And the U.S. accused Russia of secretly deploying cruise missiles capable of carrying a nuclear warhead in violation of a major arms control treaty.
This Russian spy ship may be just part of a testing of the new administration, which has been all too cozy with Vladimir Putin's regime in Russia.
A mother of 4 in Colorado is the latest focus of the fight against President Trump's immigration policy. Jeanette Vizguera skipped her scheduled meeting with immigration officials. Instead, she went to a local church, seeking refuge and trying to avoid deportation. Barry Peterson is there.
An emotional Janet Vizguera is fighting to stay in the United States. This is not just an attack on me, it's an attack on the entire immigrant community, she said, speaking from the church where she has taken refuge. If the system thinks it can break me, then it can make me kneel. Agents have arrested hundreds of undocumented immigrants across the country over the last 3 weeks. The agency has repeatedly said these raids are routine. Nearly 3 million were deported under the Obama administration. But ICE does not enter sensitive locations such as churches, except in extreme situations related to national security, terrorism, or public safety. Reverend Mike Moran says Vizguera is welcome to stay in his church as long as is necessary.
Deporting her to a country that she hasn't been in for 20 years, that punishment is obscene for the crime that was committed.
Vizguera is not the first undocumented immigrant to take refuge in this church. In 2014, a Mexican man stayed here for 9 months. He left after ICE sent a message saying he was no longer a priority.
I'm Joy Bauer, and as a nutritionist,